The Huntington Gorge has claimed the life of another swimmer.
Rescuers helped a woman to safety there today.
The Gorge making grim headlines on WCAX for decades.
Drowned at Huntington Gorge.
Occasionally for rescues.
Pulls you right under without knowing it.
Barely even get to the surface.
I honestly thought I was going to drown. I did because I couldn't breathe.
More often, tragically, for recoveries.
This is unfortunately my 60th death here at the Gorge.
The cool waters here lure swimmers in on hot summer days. And for the unlucky, it's the last dip they take. Even trained rescuers aren't safe.
It's a very sad day for it.
In 1992, Vermont State Police Sergeant Gary Gabbery drowned while trying to recover a young man's body. The merciless current and debris hidden beneath do not discriminate.
Yep, we came here a couple Julys ago.
Sergeant John Prack knows that well after 10 years with the Vermont State Police dive team. He remembers arriving at this beach and finding a victim's belongings, still waiting on the shore for a woman who would never come back.
People think it's a nice big deep pool I can get in, and then unfortunately the current will sweep you off your feet and pull you right to the gorge.
You can hear we're just feet from the falls. And normally, the water might be a couple feet higher. High enough, he says, that it hides this narrow channel by the ledge. It doesn't look dramatic, and that's the danger.
You can't tell the water's moving under there. On the surface, it might look fine and calm, but when it's at depth and it's rushing through that deeper part, you can't tell how fast that water is actually flowing through the gorge here.
And if you go over the falls, Sergeant Pratt can now show you why you're probably not coming out the other side.
It's like a pasta strainer. All the water's going through, but you're not.
These strainers, as he calls them, are a crisscrossing jam of logs, sticks, and other debris, normally covered by feet of water, too agitated to see through. But the drought lays them bare for us.
Because you can see more now that the water isn't running over it, does it give you a different perspective of what dangers are under there?
Yeah, absolutely. It's really easy now to see like the magnitude of how bad these strainers are. It's not just one or two logs, it's 5, 6, 7, 8 logs and all the branches and all the little sticks that get stuck in there.
Right here is a great example of some debris that would normally be hidden, but you can see it right now. Take a look over here. The top part of that log there that's sticking out, you might see that when the water is raging here. However, add 10 to 15 feet more water, and this log right here underneath, you wouldn't even see that, and that is a place where you could easily get trapped.
And you can't swim out of it, you can't fight out of it, you can't climb out of it because so much water pressure is pushing you against those logs. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do.
Even when we have low water, that water is still moving fast.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And Prack says that's the danger, drought or not. Pools in the gorge that daredevils sometimes dive into have debris or boulder traps and a current that will pin you if your leg gets caught.
I could totally see how people would get complacent and be like,
yeah,
oh, it's just water there.
Great pool, I can jump in here and be fine, and not knowing that everything is just ripping underneath it.
He points out to me the craters and chutes, now exposed that the powerful current has cut into the rock over time. He lives nearby and knows that despite the gorge's infamous reputation and the many signs warning of danger and death, on a hot day, this spot will still be busy.
Does it just boggle your mind that people come and line the roads and come down here?
Yeah, on my way to work, I mean, just the amount of people that are lined along the road, such a dangerous area, and people still flock here.
He hopes that these underwater hazards revealed by the drought will give you pause the next time the gorge looks like this again.
I hope that people realize the serious dangers at some of these beautiful locations.
So what can you do to stay safe? Sergeant Prack says the easiest one, pick somewhere else to go swimming. If you insist on recreating there, do it below the falls. And don't go alone. And Darren, this is something I learned from him. You won't float in the water at the falls because it has so much air in it. You will immediately sink because you don't have the kind of buoyancy you'd have in, say, a pool or a lake where the water is less agitated. And one of the swimmers that you heard referenced in the report described that feeling of kind of just immediately sinking.
Right.
So it's another danger that people likely are not thinking about.
Good to know, Kat. Thank you very much. Still to